Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. You guessed it. I need every chosen vessel to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Shout out to all the new subscribers, and don't forget to smash the share button. All right, let's get right into it. People who don't bother others and simply just leave everyone alone are simply some of the coolest individuals on earth. Let's talk about it. If you're somebody who lives and let live, I'm telling you right now, you're probably one of the most chillest, coolest person on the planet. Some people are curious. They just have to find things out about others. Some people just are people. They like talking, and sometimes people want to have conversations with others. Some people are nosy, peering into your business. What are you doing? What are you up to? Some people need everybody to have attention on them. Look at me. Look what I got going on. I'm important. And then there's other people that just low key, just chill, just relax. They just fall back. They mean a cut. And I'm not talking about people that play the cut. I'm talking about people that are just in the cut, just chilling. And you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody playing the cut. Be safe. All right. But shout out to everybody that's just chill, everybody that's just a chill, relaxed spirit. They don't cause any problems. A lot of people who are chill, they don't end up getting into any issues until somebody bothers them. But unfortunately, even chill people gotta not get caught up in drama, because there are some people out there who just hate peace. And I know y'all know. All right, there's some people out there that be like, peace. What do you mean peace? The face scowl up, the horns pop out, scales start scaling. The whole face contort up. All right, some people out there don't like peace. They don't like joy. They don't like happiness. And they damn sure don't want to see you with it if they don't like it. In themselves, they don't want to see anybody else be tapped into those things. But when you're a chill, cool person, that's your personality. You're peaceful by default. And that's why so many people are trying to destroy your peace. And that's why it feels like people are attacking you. And that's why it is a spiritual attack, because people are attacking who you are. They're trying to attack you for being who you are. And that's a spiritual attack when you're mistreating somebody for who they are, when you're not being good to somebody on purpose for who they are and what they represent. If anything that doesn't like peace is not of God. God, that's one of God. The main thing that God comes with the whole God package is peace. So if you're not about peace, then what are you about? Because if you're not of peace, that means you're possibly of disturbing people. You're one of the people who likes to distract people. You're one of the people who likes all the attention on themselves. Somebody that gotta go cause some drama or some trouble. And not to say people don't like those people, because there's somebody out there for everybody. There's groups of people that will like you, and you will fit in. All right, I'm not telling you to change who you are for nothing, or try to fit in or be anything other than who you are. But if you want to have a better life, if you want to be a better person, then being a drama-filled person might not be the best fit for you, because what comes with drama is negativity, trouble, um, bad people who don't have good intentions, people who don't have the best intentions for others. All right, let's keep we keeping it real or what? All right, drama is not healthy for you, or your physical, or your spiritual, or your mental. Stresses people out. People be stressed out over drama. People get involved with stuff that don't even be about them. All on the social media, worried about this one, worried about that one, and what cousin doing, and what auntie doing, and what uncle doing, and what brother doing, or sister doing, or what anybody doing, co-worker doing, schoolmate doing. Some people, those are the nosy people. All right, shout out to the nosy people. All right, motivating people to go get peace of mind and buy acres of land since the dawn of time. All right, nosy people be the main people motivating you. Yo, you be like, ah man, I'm buying a whole farm. I don't know nothing about animals, but these nosy people done pushed me to want to buy a whole farm. I need a whole farm. All right, people be so magnetized to a chosen vessel that they need a whole farm. All right, you need a Rick Ross land map property, Shaq size LeBron James type property. I'm talking about your own Walmart. Every chosen vessel deserve their own Walmart. Trying to go get your little this and go get your little that, and here they come, just magnetized. It'd be different if they were respectful. Hello, how are you? Excuse me, let me move out of your way. But it's like if you're gonna put yourself in my way for me to see you, why not just excuse yourself? Hello, how are you? Excuse me. People would want to deal with other people a whole lot better, but that's how you know you're not from here. That's how that happens in the higher realms. People would man. There was this thing that I saw. Somebody put it in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. And I think it was on the History Channel. All right. It was on the History Channel. It was with that dude with the ancient aliens. All right. God is good all the time. God is good. All right. It was with the ancient aliens with the dude who got a head like a toe and he looked like a bootleg Albert Einstein. All right. Shout out to my man. He was talking about it. They was looking in Africa or Peru or Maya, the little ancient sites they be studying, little whatchamacallit, the star seed sites. Okay. And those excavation sites really are linked to star seeds because they say that people came down and hit those civilizations, Maya, Inca, Egyptian, and that those are the people that they commingled with, partied with, traded info with, dialect with. All right, they put down, they picked up, they put down, they picked up. All right. They put them on to all types of game, the technologies. All right, but there was this little space with these little tiny houses, and they were for spirit people. And the more respect that you had, the higher up you were able to go. The more respect you have, the higher up you're able to transcend instead of descend. All right, so for all the people who want to be disrespectful, you can stay disrespectful, but you're gonna literally stay disrespectful on the disrespectful plane of origin. All right, there are some people who believe in reincarnation, and even the Bible talks about reincarnation. All right, you're gonna keep coming back here until you learn how to use your mind, because you can't function in the other realms without learning up everything you could possibly learn here to try to even tap into the mysteries of the higher realms. You gotta know something. You gotta have a piece to the puzzle. You gotta have something going on, because even when you go to another level, your brain, you're not taking your brain with you, but your brain is just the computer for your consciousness. All right, you take the disc with you. The disc is like your consciousness. The brain is the computer. All right, you don't take your brain with you, but you take the consciousness with you. You take the what do they call it? The software. Yeah, because that's the inside. Yeah, you take I'm not sure, software or hardware, one of the two. You take one of those with you, and whether it be software or hardware, all your downloads, all your consciousness, how you feel. If you're still angry, you're gonna take that into the next realm, and you're probably gonna come back down here because they're not letting anger up there. They're not letting anything up there that they don't want up there. So if you still got stuff that's going to weigh you down and pull you back down here, you coming back down here until you learn how to use your mind and elevate yourself. All right. So that's why, people who don't bother others are some of the most coolest, chillest people, because they really remember who they are, and they know that they're here. They know what they're here for. They're here for peace, to spread love, happiness, joy, prosperity. They're here to help you get some money. All right, we're here to motivate you to get some money. All right, we're here to tell you you can be rich. Yes, we're here to tell you that you deserve the best. All right. Chosen ones have the chosen ones have a higher connection to our higher calling and our higher purpose. So our minds are going to work on a different level than everybody else. So that's why you get people watching you, studying you, because you have You have the right way of thinking, and you know the right way of doing things because you're working towards success. You're working towards becoming your best. And the people who are successful are usually the best, and the best people are usually successful. All right. So keep leaving everybody alone. Keep motivating people. If you ain't got nothing to say, we don't say nothing. If it's not uplifting you, it doesn't do me anything to pull you down. It doesn't do me any good to say anything negative to you to try to stop you from living your life or believing in yourself. That don't do nothing for me. There goes somebody successful trying to do something with themselves. Let me tell them something negative to try to stop them. That's evil as hell. That's evil, man. And there are people out there like that because instead of working on themselves and encouraging themselves, they'd rather go discourage somebody else. But if people won't let you bring them up, don't let them bring you down. Don't let nobody bring you down. All right? They can't do it except through the power of your mind. When somebody says something to bring you down, it can only bring you down if you put yourself down for it first. That's why people study you and they try to watch and look out for your weaknesses because they try to attack you with something that you're already dealing with. They're a little slick, they're a little sly. They try to find a chink in your armor and they attack that because they know that's something that affects you. That's how they know that they could get underneath your skin because otherwise, if it didn't bother you, if you weren't dealing with it, it wouldn't affect you. It'd be like throwing a rock at a armored truck, at a tank. All right, it wouldn't do nothing. All right. So, people who don't bother people, they're cool. So you're cool. You don't have to be all up in somebody's face. You don't have to be all super loud. Yeah. You don't have to be doing all of that. Look at me. Pay attention to me. You don't have to be doing all that. You don't have to ever. You get fly. You get dressed. People naturally gravitate towards you. If you put some clothes on that look like you about to go somewhere, or you look nice, or you got some new this or new that, you don't have to try to put it in nobody's face. You don't even have to have on nothing new. People gonna come to you. You just let it look nice. Let it be put well together. People gonna come up to you, compliment. Wow, that looks nice. That's very nice. I like the way that looks. People are going to admire you anyway. Even when you're down and out, they're still gonna see the light in you. That's why some people will hate on you and get upset. Who is this person? I'm better than him. I have this car. I have this job. I have this home. I have this wife, this husband. We're better than you. Don't let them see you by yourself when they're together. They will be better than you. They're gonna let you know it too. We're together and we're better. Okay. God bless you. Have healthy babies and all that. Have a good one. And that's all there is to it. Because you're cool. You leave everyone alone. You're one of the coolest individuals on earth. And people know that and people see that. It's cool to be the cool guy. It's cool to be a chill, relaxed person. You don't have to be a doormat. All right, people are gonna get fooled and played when they try to take your kindness and your chill, relaxed spirit for a weakness. You don't even gotta be all super kind. You could do things for people and be a kind person, but you don't have to portray yourself as like Mr. Kind or Mrs. Kind. You just be genuine. Just be who you are. Your style is your style. If you're doing something nice for people and you look like this, but you're doing something nice for people, that's you. Here's $100. Go after your dream and live your life. Peace. If that's how you do it, that's how you do it. I want to donate $100,000 to this charity. If that's how you do it, that's how you do it. All right. You don't have to be some super kind, nice person on the outside, but that doesn't matter what's on the outside. All that matters is on the inside. A lot of people who are portraying to be this and that and Mr. This or Mrs. That, they're usually not that. All right, it's always the person that is just low key, chill, in the cut, laid back, not really trying to be noticed all like that, just doing them. That usually got one of the best hearts, one of the best spirits, one of the best minds, one of the coolest personalities out there because they want to live and let live. They just want to see everybody else be successful and have a good time, have a good day. That's it. But you have people who are the total opposite. And they operate on the total opposite of that. You don't need attention. For every good thing, not for every, let's just not even call it good. For everything about you that you value and you appreciate, there's going to be something in somebody else that is in conflict with that. And that's just the way the universe works. There's opposites. So the fact that you're somebody that's chill, doesn't like a lot of attention, there are going to be people out there who require attention, who need attention, who are thirsty for it, who will do anything for it, who can't live without it. You're quiet, you just like to chill and you relax. There's people that like to be loud. Doesn't mean that's necessarily they're bad people. There's people who like to be loud, like people to notice them. There's some cool people out there that's loud and like to be noticed. Most of them from New York, you know. But shout out to everybody from New York and Bobby Shmurda type folks, you know. Um, not doesn't mean that they're bad people. Sometimes that's just people's culture. Sometimes that's just the way that's people's environment. That's just the how that the people get down in that particular area. So not everybody's attention seeking is a bad person. Not everybody that's loud is a bad person. Some people may not be aware of their behavior and how they're affecting others. Some people, that's just the way they was brought up. That's just the way. Don't take offense to me, New York. All right. That's just some way people were brought up, you know. So it's like people everywhere, not just New York, all over the globe. People everywhere have their own way of being. All right. So the fact that just because something that you don't necessarily do doesn't mean other people are bad people, but there are certain traits to look out for and certain traits that people have that always kind of behave similar. So like people that are attention seeking, and when it comes down to like being harmful or forcing yourself on people, it's different when everybody needs attention. So it's like it's different when people are just the normal amount of attention people require. But when it becomes over excessive to where you're forcing people to have to look at you or see you, then it becomes a problem because you're invading somebody else's privacy, somebody else's personal space. And cool, chill people don't do that. That's why we're some of the flyest people on earth, because we just let people just do them. We don't have to force ourselves on others. We don't have to make other people try to take in our energy or notice us or accept us. We don't give a crap if you accept us or not. Just leave us be, because we're leaving you be. And that's the thing. We leave people alone. We don't bother people. We too focused on what we got going on to want to go bother another man or another woman, you know. And not to say everybody's perfect. There are things people do that get on people's nerves. I'm sure there's some things that I do some people can't stand, but I don't do it intentionally. There's a difference between doing something intentionally and just you doing something because you're either trying to get ahead in life or it's what you do, you know. So but it takes emotional maturity to be like, sit down and have a conversation with somebody. People who just react and don't want to talk, is really no trying to work things out with them. You'll talk to those people and then they'll be like, okay, and they'll go back to still doing the same thing. You're like, yeah, I just talked to you about that. I used to get so bad over stuff like that, but now I don't care, because like it's just who they are. It's just who that person is. You don't get mad, get upset over who somebody is. If you spend time getting upset and getting mad over who somebody is, you're taking time away from your life and not enjoying yourself and who you are. That's why I made this video. People who don't bother others are simply people who don't bother others and just simply leave everyone alone are some of the coolest individuals on earth. You're cool. They may call you corny because you're not all up in the mix. They may say you're lame because you're over there chilling in the corner and you're letting everybody come to you. You're a planet all by yourself. You're an attractor. You attract. You understand attraction. You don't have to be all up in everybody's face. You know people are going to come to you. You know that. So since you know that, and the thing is, you even tried to be the person that's all up in the mix, and people played you for it. They looked at you like, yo, don't you know we're supposed to come to you? So I'm like, okay, cool. Let me fall back. Let me not try to be everybody's friend and try to coagulate and try to market myself and try to entertain and make you be my friend. I'll just be me over here in the corner. If you like me, cool. If you want to holler at me, I'm here. If you want to have a conversation and it's not anything that I do not want to talk about, something that's going to lower my vibration, something that's not going to stimulate me mentally or spiritually, I ain't with it. I don't want to talk about it. Just like you don't want to talk about aliens, the universe, other planets, dark matter. If you don't want to talk about the stuff that I'm into, draconians, Pleiadians. If you don't want to talk about that, that's cool. But don't try to make me talk about some stuff. Don't try to sit there and make me listen to what you want to speak about if you don't want to entertain or at least have an open mind to what I have to say. So if I realize that, I'm just going to chill over here in the corner and have a conversation in my own mind with God. I don't need y'all. I got God. You don't need anybody. You got God. Talk to God. People want to play you out and act like you're not there. God's always there. He right there looking at them like, mm-mm-mm. They don't know that they missing out talking to one of the greatest people that they gonna ever meet in their life. Got you over there in the corner just sitting there waiting to go home because they know you better than them. That's why they not trying to deal with you. Who invite Miss Perfect to the party? Who invite Mr. Perfect to the party? Making them think about the stuff they supposed to be doing in their life. They can't even enjoy the party with you around them. That's why they don't want you there. You got them thinking about what they need to do to better themselves instead of trying to have a good time. That's how serious you are about life. People catch the Holy Ghost when they come in your presence. Man, I gotta get right. They came to a party to do this and do that, and you done turn the whole party on its head. Somebody over there reading some scriptures. Man, I'm trying. I gotta get right. I don't know what y'all doing. You see that girl over there? You see that man over there? I gotta get right. You done turn the whole event around. They done start playing gospel music. All the demons done left and walked out. They wanted to hear somebody getting shot and killed. They left, went home. So you're cool. All right. You have to value yourself. You have to appreciate yourself. And you can't wait for other people to appreciate you for who you are. You got to do that. You got to tell yourself all the things you would want other people to see, all the good qualities you know you have. Stop wanting somebody else to see them. Stop trying to get other people to see the best in you. You see the best in you. And stop worrying about who sees the worst in you. Don't worry about who sees the worst in you. Focus on how you view yourself, and that's going to help you view a positive self-image. Focus on your self-image. How do you feel about yourself? How do you feel about what you think about yourself, what you tell yourself? So that way you can work on you and further improve yourself. When you love yourself, you're not trying to gain validation from a outside source. It's like there was this book, the author who wrote the 4 Agreements, and I think it's called the Agreement of Love or something like that, or the 5 something of love something. But basically it talks about like having some food in your refrigerator, but it equated it to self-love. If you have food in your refrigerator and I called you up and was like, yo, I got some food in my fridge, you want some? You'd be like, I have some food in my own refrigerator. What do I need your food for? No offense, but what's going on here? No thanks. I appreciate the offer, but I have my own. And that's pretty much how love works. That's how you have to feel about love. You have to have your own love for yourself. You can't just give it away too freely. You can't just accept it too freely. You have to feel that way about you. So that way when other people come into your life, they're going to be like, yo, I got to take this person serious because I can't play with this person. This person is crazy about themselves. This person's not even going to let me do them any wrong. Like when people come into your life, when you love yourself and you treat yourself right and well, and you have boundaries and you have self-respect, the devil will bounce. The devil will jump off of people. People thought they'll come into your life to do you bad. They're going to end up changing, some of them, and because they'll have a fear and be afraid of doing you wrong. Some of them, they might stick around for like a week or two and they'll just bounce because they had bad intentions. And now because they see that they can't get with you, they can't harm you, they can't get what they want from you, they out. They went to go find somebody else to see if they could use them. So be true to who you are always, because you don't have to change for anybody, for any group, for any friends, for any setting, for any job, for anything. Don't change who you are for nothing. Appreciate who you are and realize there's nothing wrong with you. It's just that the type of person that you are, you're very rare and few and far between. And there aren't a lot of people like you. A lot of people walking around asleep. A lot of people don't know who they are. A lot of people are opposite. And the world is opposite today. So and I'm pretty sure it's always been opposite in one form or way of another. But what you represent peace. You represent good, holy things, goodly things, godly things. So be who you are and have respect for yourself, and don't be afraid of that, because people will try to put you down for representing something positive, because everything's so negative and people think it's weak to be positive and it's cool to be negative. All right, so stay true to yourself. Keep it real with you all the time. Always keep it 100 with the person that you see in the mirror each and every day, because that God and that person that you see in the mirror is the only person that's going to have your back 99.99% of the time. And if it's not God or you, it's your angels or ascended masters. I'd like to thank everybody for watching this video. Shout out to the chosen vessels. Shout out to the galactic family. Routine maintenance on the way out. Everybody hit that like button, show some love in the comments, and hit that share button. And shout out to the new subscribers. I'll see everybody in the next video. This has been another DruTube special. Shout out to the chosen vessels. You know we came to give you more and never lesser. DruTube out.